Yo, what's going on, guys? Marksman here, and in today's video, we're going to be ranking all 8 UFC champions right now, excluding Tom Aspinall, based on how long they're going to have the belt for, and who will lose their belt first. So, yeah, let's get into this. Let's get into it, and if you guys like videos like these, then make sure to subscribe, because I'm gonna keep dropping more of these type of videos. So, number 8, I have Sean O'Malley. I think O'Malley's going to lose to Merab at UFC 307 or 306. It depends wherever he fights him. I think Merab beats Sean O'Malley. I think he beats anyone in the bantamweight division. And I think Sean will come back. I think he could be a champ again, but I just don't think he's good enough to beat Merab. I think Merab's unbeatable. And even if he beats Merab, I think he'll go up to fight Ilya next. So he's probably just going to vacate the belt anyways. So yeah, I have O'Malley in 8th because I think Dricus is going to beat Izzy, and Topuria is going to beat Holloway, and then O'Malley is the next guy up after those, so he has to be in number 8. Number 7, I have Islam. I think he's going to defend his belt in Abu Dhabi against Arman in UFC 309, and I think he's going to beat Arman, or maybe Charles if Arman doesn't do the bullying PSA or whatever it is. And then I think he'll go up to 170 to fight Leon. And I think he'll vacate the 155 belt. Simple. Not much to say here other than that. I think he'll beat Leon for the welterweight title. Maybe next year in Abu Dhabi. Number 6, I have John Jones. I think John Jones is going to defend his title against Stipe. UFC 310, I think it is. Whichever one is at the end of the year. Or after Abu Dhabi. I don't really remember, but he'll defend against Stipe. Better be a good performance, bro, because we shouldn't be waiting so long for this shit, bro. This is a fucking shitty-ass fight. And after this fight, he's going to retire, vacate the belt. And even if he beats him, he's going to lose to Aspinall next, so he won't stay champ for very long. Number 5, I have Alex Pereira. I think Alex Pereira is going to defend against Ankalaev. Maybe on the Jones card. Maybe UFC 309. I think he's going to knock Ankalaev the fuck out. And then I think he's going to move up to heavyweight and fight Aspinall next. And I think he'll leave behind light heavyweight and vacate that belt. So yeah, I have him in 5th. There's only one more guy he needs to be at light heavyweight. And he's going to fight him later this year, so there's not much more left for him at this division. I think he'll just vacate the belt and move up. Number 4, I got Alessandro Pantoja. I think he's definitely better than these two guys on the screen. These guys are both kind of trash, man. Like, they aren't that good. They aren't championship material, but I think the reason he loses to them is because his age catches up to him. No champ, or no fighter in general, 35 years or older, have any title wins at lightweight or below. And Pantoja turns 35 in April of next year. I think he's going to defend against Albazi, maybe later this year, maybe on the Conor card, 310, at the end of the year, whichever one's last. And I think he'll fight the winner of this fight right here, or maybe the guy who just came from Ryzen. Maybe he'll give him a chance, and I think he's going to lose because of his age. So yeah, I think the 35 curse is going to get him. It's going to be statistically permissible for him to lose. And yeah, simple. Number 3, I got Leon Edwards. Leon Edwards is going to lose to one of these two guys on the screen. I think it'll be Islam first, because that's the best fight to make right now after he beats Bilal, wins by a boring decision. And he's too inactive to fight Shavkat early next year. So I think he's just going to wait until the Abu Dhabi card, or maybe they'll fight in England middle of 2025, him and Islam. And I think Islam's going to beat him easily. I think Islam beats anyone right now. Like, he's unbeatable. And Leon Edwards is just another guy in his way. So whenever that Islam fight happens, he's going to lose. Or maybe if Islam somehow loses to Arman, I think Shavkat will beat Leon. I think Shavkat's going to win the belt. Number 2, I got Dricus. I think Dricus defends against Izzy at 305. I think he beats Sean maybe early next year. Yeah, probably one of the first cards of 2025. And then I think maybe I don't know, but maybe he'll lose to Whitaker, or he'll lose to Anthony Hernandez. I think Anthony Hernandez is going to be a champ. I don't think Dricus is going to stop him. Dricus is too sloppy. I don't know. I'm not too confident about Rob winning, but he is the best chance. I think he'll reign for a really long time, but the only reason he's not number one is because there's a guy in front of him that's the best in the UFC. That's going to be the best champ in the UFC in a few years. So yeah. And number one, Ilia Topuria. Ilia Topuria is not going to lose to anyone anytime soon. The only way he loses is if he fights Islam. And I think he'll defend against Holloway. I think he'll defend against Volk again. And then maybe he'll fight Ortega or Lopez. And then I think he'll move up and then leave the belt. But he's not too active, so that'll probably take him like another year or two from now. And I think by that time, Dricus might have lost the belt. But I think Dricus can reign for a really long time. But I just think Topuria's better. I think as long as he doesn't vacate the belt or retire early, I think he'll stay on top for as long as he wants to be. I mean, he just chinned pound for pound number 2, number 3. I mean, this guy's dominant. This guy's going to be a dominant champ. He's going to knock out Holloway. He's going to knock out Ortega or Lopez, and then that's kind of it for him. I don't know who else is in his way. I don't know, maybe like Arnold Allen if Arnold Allen puts on a win streak, but he beats Arnold Allen. He beats everyone in this division. No one's going to beat him. He's young. He's not even in his prime yet. I think he's like 26. He's pretty young. So, yeah, that's my list. Hope you guys liked it. And I'm going to be dropping a video on Friday. And then Sunday I'm going to have reactions and narrative shifts for UFC 304. So, yeah. If you guys like the video, make sure to drop that like and hit that subscribe button. And I'll be dropping some heat coming soon. So, yeah, this is Mark Spin, and I'm out.